Hello, my name is Adonis, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing what today's secret wants to tell you spread for all of my fellow Virgos out there. So let's get after it. All right, here we go. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Some cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. What do they see for all of my Virgos out there? Show me cards. That feels good, feels fantastic. Ooh. All right, my fellow Virgos, do not shoot the messenger. We have the potential return of an X energy here. Okay, so this is an X kind of sitting on the periphery here. All right, may not be so much in the periphery, but definitely is kind of on the outside looking in. Let me kind of pull this here a little bit here. All right, so got the sun kind of glaring in here. So we got that situation. All right, now this with the Three of Pentacles here, this is definitely, your ex is definitely someone that you work with here, or you met this person from like a work type situation. So that's exactly what this situation here. And you know, you're in a situation, if this resonates with you, this is definitely your ex is constantly around you in a type of work type environment here. And your ex feels like, you know, type of one of these things. I'm going to date myself here a little bit, but with Morrissey, the more you ignore me, the closer I get, is one of those type of things here going on here. And at this point with the Four of Pentacles, this person's like, hey, listen, all I got to do is just keep maintaining, keep doing what I'm doing for assured success. So they're definitely, you know, floating around you, floating around. That's kind of like an unavoidable type of situation because you guys work together. And every time you're around this individual here, it's definitely here with this Six of Swords. It's definitely a sense of things are kind of crazy, but this person still has that effect on you that when they're around you, everything kind of calms down. And they have a way of kind of putting things in a way that things kind of calm down. Things are like a lot more tranquil, and all of the craziness kind of subsides here. So they still have that ability to have that effect on you. Now, this is quite potentially a water sign individual here, okay? Now, maybe somewhat of an older water sign individual, okay? This person makes very wise decision when it comes in terms of being very generous and very courteous, if you will. So a potential water sign individual here, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy here is what we're talking about here. Now, with all that being said, there is definitely still a thing here where there's definitely a sense of betrayal here with the Ten of Swords. So you could definitely kind of see how, you know, with this whole veneer here, how things were, you feel like you kind of stabbed in the back by this person, which tells me that the relationship pretty much ended up being dissolved because there was a sense of betrayal here that you felt from this individual here. Okay, and they know, and they are very much aware of this. However, it has not stopped them here with the Knight of Wands from wanting to still move towards that passion. There's still a lot of fiery passion that this person has for you. Also, furthermore, there's still an attraction that you have for this individual too. Again, if this pertains to you, so please, I'm telling you in advance, don't say, Adonis, there's no way in hell I'm going to go back. Then obviously it does not resonate with you. So I'm putting this out there ahead of time because I know I'm going to get some comments that are going to be like, Adonis, what are you talking about? If you're not feeling anything for your ex at all, okay, then this does not relate to you. I'm talking about those that are dealing with an potentially older water sign individual that still kind of gets their fire burning here, okay? So I just want to clarify that in advance. So, with that being the case, let us see what potential blockages are we dealing with here. What potential blockages are we dealing with here? What potential blockages are we dealing with here? What potential blockages are we dealing with here? What potential blockages, besides the obvious, what potential blockages are my fellow Virgos dealing with here? What potential blockages are my fellow Virgos dealing with here? Here you go. Some cards you need to see. Cards you need to see. How many cards? 2. There you go. All right, so potential blockages. Straight up, that Ten of Swords, the fact that they did stab you in your back, ruination of plans, that is still a factor, as it should be. Okay, as it should be. So there's still a factor here with that. There's still that raw feeling of being betrayed, of being stabbed in the back. Here we also got the Knight. Here we got the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups representing a person that kind of wants to sweep you off your feet, wine you and dine you. I'm getting a sense here. You're like, I may still feel something for you, but please, you're not gonna wine me and dine me. You're not gonna pull the wool over my eyes. So there is this inability. No matter how much this person gets to you, you're kind of like, I've been there before. You hurt me before. So there definitely is this there definitely is this sense of not allowing yourself to fall victim again to this person's advances, for sure. We also have here the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands representing a situation in which, you know, this person's definitely sending warm, vibrating energy out there, and you're receiving it. Well, okay. So this person's sending it, and you may be receiving it, but you're not acting on it. Okay, and so that's, you know, to keep yourself protected. So that's what's going on with that. Also, you left this person out in the cold. So you're one of these individuals that's like an X is an X for a reason with the Five of Pentacles here. You're like an X is an X for a reason, and I'm not trying to go backwards. I'm trying to go forwards. No matter how much you may still get my fires going here, I'm not going to walk into that trap yet again. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely moving in the opposite direction of you guys, you know, reigniting this passion that you guys have between you. Also got the Temperance card here. Temperance card here representing a situation in which there has to be an equal give and take. And with this situation here, I really feel as though that things were out of balance. They were out of balance for a while, and that's how you were able to find out that you had like this ruination of plans here. There wasn't a sense of balance here. That I do feel like things were definitely out of balance with you and this individual for a while. You were the one doing a lot of the giving. This person was doing a lot of the taking in the emotional department. So with that being the case here, let us see what additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down here. What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down here? What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down here? What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down here? One more shuffle, guys. What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down here? Cards. See. Cards. See. Cards. 3, 2. See. Okay. There you go. So, Spirit's definitely saying there needs to be some space, some distance between you and this individual. So the fact that you guys are still potentially working in the same environment, that could possibly be problematic. But there definitely needs to be some space that's there. Out of sight, out of mind. So you need to kind of remove yourself, if you can, out of this equation. And if you can't, obviously because of the financial considerations, jobs definitely do not grow on trees these days. So you're going to have to find a way to get out of that person's immediate area when you can. Because, you know, again, the fact that this past connection you guys had is still there. Okay. Also influence. This person is definitely able to influence you. That's why you're kind of still feeling something, even though your mind is telling you, yo, this makes no sense. And your heart's kind of asking me, your heart is broken, it's hurt, but it's also saying, well, maybe. So you're kind of in the sphere of influence of this particular individual, and that's, you need to take yourself out the equation. Because believe it or not, there is still a core, okay, from within. There's still a core love, attachment, if you will, that you have to this individual. You know, this type of love that there was a deep connective love that you have for this individual here. And that's what made it hurt so bad. And this person is aware that they still kind of have these tentacles out there. Okay, so there's a core love we're dealing with here. It's not so easy to deal with something like that, to break that apart, especially if you're still within that sphere of influence. So you got to take yourself away out of that situation if possible, okay? So that's what's going on there. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. Before I do, thank you guys so much for wishing me well wishes when it came to my daughter. Really, 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 really much appreciate that. Not going to really talk about that. I'm going to make a separate video, okay? Most likely probably next week to probably talk about what's going on with that. I'm waiting, waiting to see what's what at the moment. So I will definitely keep you guys in the loop. All right, so that's the end of that. But for now, now back to the reading here. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, I will definitely leave a link down the bottom to make sure you get yourself a personal reading. Also, if I owe you guys a reading, I think there are like 4 readings that I owe people. No worries, I'm going to get on top of that most likely by the end of the weekend. By Monday of next week, I'm going to be on top of that as well. Just been dealing with a lot of personal stuff, as you guys well do know. So yeah, that's that. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you, that's fine too. Just take those parts of this reading that do and disregard the rest, okay? And if you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? All right? It really helps the channel, but more importantly, really helps the algorithm take my very unique style of tarot out there to others that may enjoy this style of tarot as well. Pretty much straightforward, okay? So, again, I love you guys. My name is Adonis, and I will absolutely, positively see you next time.